What is RCE? RCE stands for Remote Code Execution, and it is a vulnerability in which an attacker can execute malicious code or commands on a target machine. A remote code execution can occur because of many reasons such as bad memory handling, buffer overflows, weak web application backend code, PHP, or deserialization issues. The exploitation goal of a remote code execution is to gain local access to a specific host machine. Types of RCE. Blind RCE, the output of the command/code executed will not be displayed in the response. A best practice to validate a blind remote code execution is to execute the sleep command and check if the application actually sleeps for a specified time before returning the response, or even a reverse shell, but probably this will be against the bug bounty program policies because companies dislike the fact that someone is playing inside their network/systems where confidential data resides. Generic RCE, the output of the command/code executed is returned in the response. ANEC or whoami commands are enough to validate this type of remote code execution. How to find an RCE in a bug bounty program. There are two common situations where a remote code execution can occur. Direct execution, when the command/code is executed directly as part of the user-supplied input. In order to find a direct remote code execution, test every user input, URL parameters values, headers values and more mechanisms that are used to execute commands on the backend. Indirect execution, when the data that resides on an external source is used to execute a command/code. To test for an indirect remote code execution, check the code or data from files that are used to execute backend commands, check the upload functions, environment variables and so on.